I'm back. Carl Crosby here on Porky's Delight YouTube channel. I got a special treat for you folks today. I have my very good friend Jim from Seattle. We grew up together. We've known each other for over 50 years, and it's been a rock and roll adventure that we've both shared differently and at the same time, depending on all the gigs that we went to. I might be at one, he may not, and back and forth, however that worked. But one day, it was 1972, and I'm going to let Jim step up to the microphone and talk to us about his interpretation of Jim is a professional rock photographer in the last 50 years. I failed to mention that. How stupid of me. I failed to mention that. Jim is a really great photographer, and we have some pictures to show everyone. And I'm going to let Jim start the story. Jim?
Hi, kids. Yeah, we're talking the summer of 1972. We were both 18 years old, and we were attending a Led Zeppelin concert, which would be later that night. But in the afternoon, we went to a free concert at South Seattle's Seward Park with 10,000 other people listening to Dan Hicks and his hot licks on a hot summer day. And Carl bumped me in the shoulder as we're watching the band and said, "Hey, look, there's Robert Plant standing over there." I said, "Get out." And he said, "No, seriously." And so I looked over, I said, "Holy crap, it is Plant." And John Paul Jones is standing next to him.
Right.
So we went over and
Where was this at?
Seward Park,
Seattle.
South Seattle. Yeah, Seward Park Amphitheater.
Yes. Great place.
So we walked over and talked to him. He was really friendly.
Yes, he was.
And him and John Paul Jones, they just blended in with hippies and the long-haired people who were there, unaware of their presence. And so anyway, this photograph here that I took because I was
With your girlfriend at the time?
Yeah, my girlfriend at the time, Nadine Augustina. I told her, go put her arm around Plant and I'll take a picture. So she did. And he put his arm around her and I snapped the shot with my Leica M335. And I snapped a couple other ones as well.
Okay, and here's another picture, Jim. Could you tell us more about this?
Well, it's just the other shot with John Paul Jones.
Same day?
Yep, same day, same bat time, same bat place,
Channel.
Same bat channel.
And later on?
But this is a different bat channel for this photo. This was 3 years later at the Edgewater Inn when Zeppelin were in town again.
Jim asked Robert Plant if he'd like to see some pictures of himself, and of course Robert couldn't resist since he's such a handsome rock guy. Right? Isn't that correct?
So he looked at the picture that I taken 3 years earlier with my girlfriend, and his eyes widened up and said, "Oh, was this that day in the park?" And that's the story behind that. And the lobby at the Edgewater Inn in Seattle, the Zeppelin 75 concert.
Now, isn't that the legendary weekend where they threw the TVs out the window?
Well, by 1975, they stayed at the Edgewater a few times because they had played in 72 and in 73. But they skipped coming in 74, but they came back in 75 and then played their final concert in 77 at the Kingdom. to answer that question, they spent a lot of time in Seattle in '69 playing at the Eagles Auditorium, which was the
Right.
equivalent to Bill Graham's.
And a rock festival where
little
the
more
Doors played in '68, and Jim Morrison said to the crowd at that rock festival, "What do you want to hear next?" And some guy yelled out, "Led Zeppelin!" And Jim Morrison said, "Blank, blank, sit down."
Yeah, that was at the Gold Creek Park Rock Festival.
Right, correct.
Seattle's version of Woodstock.
Right,
3-day rock festival.
correct,
That was in July of '69. They
Correct.
also played at the Green Lake Aqua Theater in the summer of '69. So they spent a lot of time
Correct.
in Seattle in '69.
They loved us. And the thing you're forgetting the most, Jim, is that they, meaning Led Zeppelin, they knew that the Seattle crowd loved them so much. We friggin' threw money on the stage. The amount of dollars, 50-cent pieces, dollar pieces, quarters, dimes, nickels was crazy. It danced along the stage floor. And Robert Plant said, "Thank you. We love you, but we got enough money. Thank you." And we threw money at Zeppelin. They were so good. Think about that. Do you remember, Jim? I do. You don't remember that?
No, I must have been in the can or something.
Well, I swear to Jesus that we threw money at Led Zeppelin. We loved them so much. That's a solid fact. You rest assured.
I'd like it better if they threw money at us.
Yeah. Yes. That would be much better. Well, folks, this has been fun. Thanks, folks. Carl Crosby signing out on Porky's Delight YouTube channel. And be sure to subscribe. Pick up your finger and push the button. Thank you.